Welcome to our channel, and in this video we'll talk about OKX. First, please notice our disclaimer. I am not a financial advisor and this video is for informational and educational purposes only. Alright, now let's dive right into this video, and before we start I do want to say that all the links you will need for the OKX cryptocurrency exchange will be down in the description. So in this video we'll talk about OKX, about the cryptocurrency exchange OKX, a little bit about what it is and what it does, why it's better than most exchanges out there, and they actually do some amazing things, so I'm very excited to talk about that. But we'll also do a quick tutorial on their entire website, so what it is, what kind of things you can do on that. But apart from that we'll also do a deep dive of actually trading with margin on OKX, because OKX is one of the biggest markets out there, has an enormous daily volume, and it allows you to use margin in trading, which actually allows you to earn more money on the money you invest or the money you put up front. So very excited to talk about that as well. But first, what is OKX? So as I said, OKX is a centralized exchange and a wallet platform that serves millions of clients worldwide. And OKX offers basic trading including spot and simple options, but also derivatives including margin, which we'll talk about a little bit later, futures, perpetual swaps and options. Apart from that, they also have an enormous range of products such as trading bots, block trading, OKX Earn, which is things like savings, but also staking, crypto loans, and Jumpstart, which is OKX's own launchpad for new cryptos. So apart from that, you can see that they have over $1 billion in daily volume right now, which makes it amazing for trading. And it's a very old exchange too, and it's 100% legit. It's very secure, so I would definitely recommend you to check them out, see if you like it. Alright, but now a little bit about why OKX is special, in my opinion at least, if you compare them to other centralized exchanges. I think OKX is special because they really try to dig into that Web3. For example, they have their own wallet on Web3, which you can access right there on the top menu if you go to their website. Again, all the links will be down in the description. So you can actually create your own OKX wallet and connect it right here. And this actually allows you to use multiple blockchains, a lot of decentralized applications. It also brings you closer to the NFT world. And as I said, thousands of decentralized applications such as decentralized finance and game finance experiences in the palm of your hands. And OKX really is one of the only exchanges that really digs into this and really gives their users an easy experience of actually getting into this, which for some users could actually be kind of scary. It seems like a lot, and OKX helps you with that. Apart from that, OKX actually also helps developers a lot in building decentralized applications, which I think is a great thing too. For example, if you go to build, you can see official decentralized applications like a bridge, a swap by OKX. You can also see the OK Chain Explorer and the Testnet Explorer. But most importantly, I think you have a lot of great resources for developers such as an Oracle, API docs and subgraphs, all provided by the OKX exchange. And that's why I think it's better than most centralized exchanges out there. So now let's actually quickly go over the exchange and dive into those margin trading options OKX offers. So as you can see, you can easily buy crypto with cards, peer-to-peer trading, or with third-party payments. You can check out the markets, opportunities, leaderboards, just some statistics they gather for you. Then you can trade. You can do some basic trading like we talked about, like spot, simple options, but they also have derivatives, contracts and margin trading, as we talked about earlier, a trading bot and block trading. And in a moment we'll actually talk about contracts and margin trading in particular. But first let's check out what they have more. They also have multiple grow options, as we said, stable coins which you can earn a certain percentage on. You can stake your cryptos on OKX, which is a great thing I think. Here you can see you can actually get some good APYs on some of the major cryptos such as Shiba Inu. So definitely check that out as well. That's all just available if you have the OKX exchange and if you use it to trade. We already talked about build, but you can also learn from the OKX exchange. They really want to educate their users in becoming better crypto investors in the end. So now let's actually dive into margin trading. Margin trading, as I said, because of the volume on OKX, OKX is one of the best exchanges to actually use margin trading and to use some of that leverage to maybe increase your returns on your trades. So if you first click margin trading, you'll get to this page. And what I like to do is I actually go to the layout up here. We'll do a quick tutorial on how you can actually start trading yourself. And I set it to pro because I want to feel like a pro. And I think this is the best layout in general to use margin trading. So here you can actually choose the pair you would like to trade. For example, Bitcoin, Ethereum, their own token, or even more. We're going to pick Bitcoin. The first you want to do is you want to select if you want isolated margin or cross margin. Cross margin, I always prefer cross margin. Then you can change what you want as a margin, so what you want to set up as a collateral for the leverage you're going to use, for the margin you're going to use, which I always use USDT, but OKX also supports you in using Bitcoin as a margin. And then your leverage, which on OKX you can set up to 10x. I cannot set it right now because I logged out of my account for this video. You can do up to 10x, but a more safe option, for example, would be 5x. All right, so once you've actually set this, you can start to place your order. So for example, if according to your strategy, 19,180 for Bitcoin looks like a very good buy order, all depending on your strategy, of course, you can very easily, I think it's one of the best experiences out there on all centralized exchanges, you can just easily set a limit order or a market order or a stop order. In this case, I want to set a limit order. We're going to put this at, for example, 19,150 as a I'm going to put this at 19,150 because I think that could be a nice entry point. And then you can actually set how much BTC you want to buy, but you can also do it in total USDT for an easier experience. You can easily set a stop loss and a take profit down here, which I would definitely recommend you to do. You can place your order. Again, I logged out before this video, but you can place your order and bam, that's all you need to do. You set your order and you can actually start trading and start earning money in OKX that easily. All right, so with that, we've reached the end of this video. We talked about OKX. We did a quick deep dive on using margin and margin trading on OKX. So once more, I want to say that all the links you will need for the OKX centralized exchange will be down in the description. And for now, if you found this video helpful, please make sure to add a like and add comments with questions I might have missed and subscribe to our channel.